Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 2. Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see all your beautiful faces once again, except for that one viewer in Massachusetts was just the repulsive, horrendous, ugly, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyways, good to see the rest of you. And before you can head north of Aspertia City to Route 19, you're going to be stopped by this lady right here, and she's going to give you a potion. So can't really complain about that. Free items, because everyone in the Pokemon world just loves to hand out free stuff. I mean, if only it was like that in real life, right? Oh yeah, quickly you can check out this little information thing right here. Every time you're going in between routes or towns or whatever, you can always check out what the next area is going to be like by reading that little sign there. But anyways, we can head into Route 19 right now, and the reason we're coming here is so that Bianca can teach us how to catch a Pokemon, because we obviously don't know how to do this. We obviously have no clue how to catch Pokemon. But I mean, of course, you can never go on your journey without first learning how to catch the Pokemon, so just like every other game, there's going to be this little tutorial where someone shows you how to do it. And you can't really see what's going on actually right now because everything's taking place on the bottom screen, but if you've never played these games before, pretty much the basic idea is that you weaken down the Pokemon and then you throw a Pokeball. Catch rate is a lot higher for weaker Pokemon, obviously. And later on in the game, you can like poison Pokemon, put them to sleep, burn them. All those things also make Pokemon a lot easier to catch. For early on in the game, all the Pokemon like Purrloin and Patrat and stuff, they're all really easy to catch with Pokeballs. But later on, when you find Great Balls, Ultra Balls, those are actually going to work a lot better for catching stronger, rare Pokemon. So yeah, just some things to keep in mind for all you rookie trainers out there trying to learn how to be as awesome as Bianca and catch level 2 Purrloins in the first route of the game. And Purrloin is actually one of 2 Pokemon you can catch on this first route here in Route 19. The other one is Patrat, which is a normal type, so you can get a normal type or a dark type. I wouldn't really recommend either of these Pokemon. They're kind of useful early on in the game. They have pretty early evolutions, but as the game progresses more and more, they kind of just aren't up to par with the rest of the strong Pokemon in the game. So I would recommend Patrat more so than Purrloin, but neither of them are that great. And that was my first wild encounter, and in case you guys are new to my videos, I always cut them out. I never fight wild Pokemon. Anyways, talk to this guy, and he will tell you about ledge jumping. He's like, stand back, watch carefully. He just jumps off the ledge, so yeah, in case you didn't know, you can just be like Evel Knievel and just jump off ledges all day long for little shortcuts. Anyways, there's another potion, so that's 2 potions in like 2 minutes, so at this rate, we'll have like 10 potions at the end of the video. And with that said, you can leave Route 19, it was that easy. But before you leave, Mr. question mark, his actual name is Alder, is gonna be talking to you from way up there. And then he's got some epic music, by the way, just listen. But holy crap, he just jumps off, hold on. Sorry to interrupt the music, but, I mean, we thought that guy over there was pretty awesome, jumping off those ledges, and Alder just jumps from, like, 10,000 feet in the sky. Not really 10,000, but, yeah, anyways, I like how he just goes around to each side of you, like, just kind of examining you, saying, what kind of trainer is this? Let me smell him. I don't really know what he's doing, but, yeah, that's it for Route 19, and with that said, you can go meet Alder once again in Floccesy Town. And he wants you to go meet him in his home, so he's actually going to go to the north side of the town. And he says you can heal at the Pokemon Center if you'd like. I actually don't really need to because my Oshawott is full on health, but you can still check out the Martin there if you want. You can actually only get potions and Pokeballs, just like in Aspertia City. That won't change until you get your first gym badge. Now, first thing I want to do in here is get another potion from this guy, so we're actually keeping up our rate of like a potion every minute or so. So yeah, we've gotten 3 potions in like the first 4 minutes of the video actually, so there we go. I guess every minute and 20 seconds we get a potion, I don't know. But that's really the only thing to do in Aspertia City. They have the little clock tower over here, and other than that, there's really nothing to do here in Floccesy. It's kind of an empty town. So yeah, all you can really do is go north and talk to Alder. And Alder's gonna notice that you have 2 town maps. Now, I don't really know how he sees that I have two town maps. He must have X-ray vision looking through my bag, like, 2 town maps. And then he says that we should go over to Route 20 to meet our rival and give him the other town map, because we're still supposed to be giving Hugh that town map that Hugh's sister gave him. Yeah, I'm sure you all remember Hugh's sister. So yeah, just like that, we're already in Route 20, and you can actually start your first trainer battle right off the bat before going on the bridge. So yeah, this is what you can start to expect with all the new routes in the game, fighting trainers as well as finding wild Pokemon. And he's got a Patrat to start things off. This is the Pokemon I was talking about from earlier. This is just kind of your version of like a Rattata or something, you know, your basic normal type that you find at the beginning of the game. So your starter Pokemon should pretty much dominate everything in here, and you won't have any problems. And actually, we're probably going to get up a lot of levels as well. That's the other thing. Even though you're fighting really easy battles early on in the game, you get a ton of experience points from them. Well, not really. You get a tiny bit of experience points, but you don't need that many to get up the levels. So your blue bar just flies up for every single Pokemon you knock out. It's like that alone right there will just boost me up to level 7. And actually, once you get to level 7, with Oshawott, you learn Water Gun, which is awesome. Your 3 starters are eventually going to learn Ember, Vine Whip, or Water Gun. That's going to be your best move for a while, because any move with the same type as your starter is going to get a 50% boost in power. So like if you have a Water type using a Water type move, 50% boost in power. Fire type using a Fire type move, 50% boost in power. It's called the same type attack bonus. Really useful to know when playing through the game. A lot of people don't even know about the same type attack bonus, but it makes all the difference in the world while you're fighting through battles throughout the game. Anyways, here's a Purrloin, so not a whole lot of variety early on. I guess the most interesting battle we've had is against Hugh, because he actually had a Snivy on his team, but for a while you're going to see all the trainers using these crappy Pokemon, but you can't really complain about it because it makes your life a whole lot easier. Oh, and there we go, critical hit even. Yeah, every once in a while you can get a critical hit in a battle. It's like a 6.25% chance, and it makes your move do double the amount of damage. And we also got up to level 8, so not bad at all. Anyways, moving along here, let's grab this item. And it's a Paralyze Heal. If that was another potion, I seriously would have just freaked, because that would have been like 4 potions. And anyways, we have a wild battle. And normally I'd be skipping out wild battles, but on the rare occasion that I actually am catching a new Pokemon, I will definitely not cut it out. And yeah, Pidove is going to be the first addition to my team. It's always good to have a flying type on your squad, because you can teach it the H&M for fly. Not to mention, Pidove has an advantage against grass types, which Oshawott kind of struggles with. So, with that said, Pidove is going to be our first addition. And let's go into our bags here, get our Pokeball. And just like Bianca taught us, I mean, she would be so proud. We weakened it down to low health through a Pokeball, just like she taught us. So not bad at all. And Pidove is a normal and flying type. You never really find pure flying types, actually. There's only one of them in existence, but normal and flying type, so definitely a good Pokemon. It's fast with good physical attack. And that's usually what I kind of look for with a flying type. The speed, most of all, I like. But physical attacking flying types are good because, like I said, HMO Fly really comes in handy with them. But anyways, I'm giving Pidove an awesome throwback nickname that I'm sure all of you original Diamond and Pearl viewers will appreciate. So you guys will all get to see this in a second when Pidove actually gets into battle. And there we go. So quickly, let me actually check out Pidove here. I kind of want to see its nature, and most of all its ability, because, alright, quirky nature, that's neutral, not bad. And there it is, the Super Luck ability. That's the one you really want on Pidove. Some Pokemon can have multiple abilities, so it's always good to make sure you have the one you want when catching them. But Super Luck ability boosts up the critical hit ratio, which is really awesome, especially for Pidove. Just based on some of the moves it learns when evolving and whatnot. Very good ability to have on it. Anyways, the potion will heal him up, so I can actually use him in battle. And let's go ahead and put him to the front of the party. And let's get this last battle going with this trainer. This is actually the last trainer on Route 20. For now, there's a lot of other trainers that you can't battle quite yet, because that hiker up there, just north, he actually blocks off the path until you get your first gym badge. So for now, we can only fight youngster Petey with his Patrat. So yeah, now introducing the first addition to Lueroi's team, Avian II. And I'm naming him Avian II because in my original Diamond and Pearl walkthrough, my Starly was nicknamed Avian. And since then, I've never actually caught like a legitimate flying type that was like a bird like this, so that's why I'm going to have Avian II. The direct sequel to my original Avian. And of course I'm going to switch out though, just because I don't trust Avian to actually knock anyone out quite yet. So we'll leave it to Peanut with his water gun. But other than Pidove there, if you're still interested in catching wild Pokemon on this route, there's a couple of grass types you can catch. You can catch Sunkern, which you can really only find that common in the summertime, but you can always find Sewaddle, which is a part bug type too. Also in the Rustling grass you can find Audino and Dunsparce. And I will actually have info and ratings for all the wild Pokemon that are new in the description for every new route and whatnot. And with that said, we're all finished up here in Route 20. When it's the autumn season, you can actually walk across the leaves to grab some extra items and whatnot, but we can't do that right now. But yeah, the Floccesy Ranch is the part north of Route 20, and this is a great place to catch Pokemon. You can catch Riolu here, Mareep, Azurill, Psyduck, and Lillipup. Amazing options for Pokemon. I would recommend picking up at least 1 or 2 Pokemon at this point in the game. So yeah, with that said, let's actually use a potion here on Oshawott. And the reason for that is we're actually about to battle Hugh for a second time in 2 videos. How crazy is that? So yeah, we still have to give Hugh the town map, and as soon as you go through the gate here, he's gonna show himself. And you know Hugh, he's going crazy, training up his Pokemon. Of course he's gonna want to have another battle. So we get to listen to this epic music once again, and see how much we've grown as a trainer. So yeah, here we go, and he's gonna have his starter Pokemon all the way up to level 8, as amazing as that is, 3 levels. So now he's actually gonna have probably a move that is super effective against you. But that's why Avian the Second is here to save the day with a Gust, which is super effective. But no, I don't actually expect my level 2 brand new Pokemon to take out his starter. I just wanted to get a little bit of damage on it before I switch over to Oshawott. But yeah, he did get a critical hit, and I can actually expect to get a lot of critical hits with that super luck ability. So yeah, let's go over to Peanut to finish things off against this Snivy. Even though I'm at pretty big disadvantage facing a Pokemon with a typing advantage at the same level, but whatever. We'll just tackle away and hope that he's stupid and keeps using Leer. Oh, but he's gonna use Tackle. I mean, if he is really smart, he'd use Vine Whip. I mean, he already lowered my defense. It is super effective, but I guess he's just not that smart of a trainer. And I'm back. Oh crap! You're left with 1 hit point. I'll probably just heal up just to be safe. Because if he uses 1 more Tackle, Oshawott's dead, and then of course Avian will be dead. I could always take the chance and hope he's dumb and uses Leer or something, but might as well be on the safe side. So yeah, I guess that's what I get for putting in Avian to get that little bit of extra experience. I have to deal with healing up Peanut, but whatever, not too big of a deal. And he actually did use Leer, so I could have definitely knocked him out either way, but whatever. Always good to be on the safe side. So that'll finish off Snivy, and there we go. Once again, we have defeated Hugh. And wow, Avian got a ton of experience points, so level 3, level 4, and learns Growl. And level 5, wow. And level 6, holy crap, that's the most da-da-da-das I've ever heard in a row, because like, wow, got up 4 levels and learned Growl, so that was a total of 5 da-da-da-das. Alright, so once again we beat Hugh, and we're gonna give him the town map. So now we're both officially ready to start our adventures, and before that, a couple of new people are gonna come introduce themselves. This is actually the ranch owner we're talking to, and his lovely wife, who's gonna give us a potion! Wow, how many potions have we got in this video? This is actually ridiculous, so... yeah, we are completely stocked up on potions right now. Yeah, and after that, they're gonna start talking a little about their herdier. Apparently they're missing their other dog, so... once they mention that, Hugh just freaks out and runs off. He's like, oh no, he could be lost forever, I have to go save him! And then he just sprints off, so... there goes Hugh, we won't see him for a little bit longer. And actually, the nice thing about these two people right here is that you can always talk to the wife and she'll heal up your Pokemon. So yeah, that's probably going to wrap things up for this video. Next time we'll be checking out the rest of the stuff here in the ranch, and then hopefully getting our first gym badge. Thanks for watching, everybody. And oh yeah, and also next time we're going to be catching a 3rd Pokemon for our team. So with that said, stay tuned for the next video, which is coming tomorrow. I will see you guys all next time.